Bread is one of the oldest foodstuffs known to man. To actually think about it, we eat bread from our tender age to as long as we live, almost every day. But to make a very good loaf of bread, there are no shortcuts. There are certain fundamentals that one has to do and abide with in order to make a very good loaf of bread. Except the obvious ones like place hygiene, personal hygiene, and product hygiene. Some of the fundamentals in making a very good loaf of bread is precision. You have to make sure that you measure with precision every ingredient. Your yeast has to be precise. If your measurements are not precise, you are not going to get a very good loaf of bread. The other fundamental, which is basically the first one in making a good loaf of bread, you have to secure very good ingredients. Quality flour, quality yeast, and your premix. If your ingredients are not good, it's like building a house with a flawed foundation. You'll only realize that the foundation was wrong or flawed when you put up the roof. So your ingredients have to be very good. Something also very important in making a good loaf of bread is your timing. So you have to ensure that your time is precise. How long your dough is spinned, how long you spin it, and also how long you rest it. You cannot overspin your dough because it's not going to give you a very good quality bread. Each and every loaf has to be the same in size, so you have to measure your dough with precision. And you have to be able to cut your dough quickly. Time is also very important in the sense that how long you spin your dough and how long you rest your dough. Your dough has to be rested at the same time in order for you to produce the same loaf of bread each and every day. You have to record your dough and your resting time, and it depends on the type of bread that you're making, whether it's white bread or it's brown bread, brown being the best bread. Catch your bread, there's always precision. You have to know the direction of your dough. The seam must face down. If you face it the other direction, your bread is going to look very ugly. So you have to know where does the seam look every time. One of the most important things in making a very good loaf of bread and to produce the same bread each and every time after every bake, each and every day is your weather. You have to make sure that your temperature is the same each and every day. If your temperature and your humidity are different, you'll produce different loaves of bread each and every day. It is why we have devices like this, which helps us to measure the temperature so that we can produce our bread under the same temperature each and every day. Time is very critical in making a very good loaf of bread. But to make a very good loaf of bread, you must be very patient. The time that you take to rest your bread, after resting it, you must take it to a proofer where you proof it. And you must proof it the right time. So to short circuit this, people put a lot of yeast so that they have less time in proofing their bread. That is going to impact the texture of the bread and possibly the quality of bread. But to make a good loaf of bread, you must be patient, very patient, so that your bread will always look the same after each and every bake. After long hours of baking, there is nothing that is so gratifying and satisfying as having a very good loaf of bread. It is indeed true that there is more religion in the loaf of good bread than many things.